What's up, everybody? Today in this video we're going to be talking about Labar Spann, the reputed leader of the Four Corner Hustlers, and how the feds want an anonymous jury for the trial. Before we get into the video, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell and turn to all if you guys want to see more videos like this one. Federal prosecutors on Monday asked a judge to impanel an anonymous jury in the upcoming racketeering trial of the reputed leader of a dangerous West Side street gang in Chicago. The long-awaited trial of Labar Spann is set for September 13th, 4 years after a sweeping 2017 indictment tied Spann and the Four Corner Hustlers to 6 murders that took place between 2000 and 2003. Though anonymous juries are generally rare, it's not unusual in a case like this one involving an organized street gang. An anonymous jury was also impaneled for the trial of the Hobo Super Gang in 2016. Assistant U.S. Attorney Timothy Storino wrote in a court filing Monday that Spann does not object to an anonymous jury, though he does not agree with the justification offered by the feds. Storino pointed to Spann's potential life sentence, as well as the fact that members of the gang continue to operate today. Storino wrote that the Four Corner Hustlers have the capacity to harm jurors, demonstrated by their alleged harm of others, including witnesses, and a grand jury has found probable cause that Four Corner Hustlers actually have interfered with the judicial process, committing murder, obstruction of justice, and extortion. The prosecutor additionally pointed to publicity surrounding the case, highlighting a 2019 Chicago Sun-Times report about a potential witness. This type and level of press coverage enhances the possibility that jurors' names would become public and expose them to intimidation and harassment, Storino said. Spann is accused in all 6 murders listed in the racketeering indictment, including the killing of Rudy Kato Rangel, who was the leader of the Latin Kings when he was fatally shot inside a barbershop in June 2003. This story is a crazy one that has received a lot of coverage by the media. Spann was already indicted for the murder of Kato, the leader of the Latin Kings, years back, and was acquitted of the murder. And to me, it seems like if they were to try to charge him again for this, that it would definitely be double jeopardy. A man named Martise Nunnery had allegedly contacted Spann to have him carry out a hit on Kato. It's alleged that Martise was going to get $190,000 and 15 kilos of coke to have Kato killed. Spann allegedly hired Donnell Squeaky Simmons to have the hit carried out for $10,000 to $30,000. Squeaky recently came out and told police that the reason for the hit was because Kato had stolen 150 kilos of cocaine from the Flores twins that worked for El Chapo. Squeaky walked into the barbershop, put the gun to Kato's head, and started firing, also hitting a barber in the foot and one of Kato's bodyguards in the hand. Squeaky had fled, but was also later on indicted for the murder of Kato, along with Martise and Spann, and a worker at the barbershop named Marcus Ware, who was allegedly paid to point out Kato when he came into the barbershop that day. During the trial in 2008, Marcus Ware and Martise Nunnery had cut deals, and Squeaky had made statements. Squeaky, the shooter, was sentenced to 53 years in prison. Martise Nunnery got 36 years, and Ware got 10 years. But Labar Spann went to trial and beat the case. Now, this story involves a lot of big names in the Chicago underworld. Kato wasn't just the leader of the Latin Kings, he was also a rapper and was known for his flashy lifestyle, including having jewelry worth more than $300,000. Kato was also known to hang out with rappers like Fat Joe and DMX, and at the time of his death, Kato was one of the most powerful gang figures in Chicago and controlled large swaths of the city's west side. After Kato's death, DMX made a song named Ayo Kato in honor of Kato.
Yo, X, got some bad news. Kato's dead, man. What? Yeah, Kato's dead, man. You can't be serious, man.
Kato was also childhood friends with the Flores brothers, Pedro and Margarito Flores, who he allegedly robbed for the 150 kilos of cocaine. The Flores brothers were well-known traffickers who trafficked drugs for El Chapo and the Sinaloa cartel. Later on, the Flores brothers would testify against El Chapo to get him indicted in America on drug trafficking charges. Like I said, this case is a crazy one, and Labar Spann will soon be going back to trial for these RICO charges and these murders, including the murder of Kato. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Until next time.